Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday the 13th of November. We've got some new mods. We've got one update, the Easy Haul Sheds pack by AW Modding Sully ABP team. In front of me we've got the Metaltech IT35 Custom. This is 5.16 megabytes download, 3 slots by GTX. I didn't write down the litre bit on there. You'll find this under auger wagons, because that's what it is, just there. 35,000 litres, there we go. So we've got the options of cover, yes or no. Main colour does all that, cover colour does that. Straightforward. Now you are going to need an IT runner base, trailer, whatever it might be. I've got the Mercedes-Benz pack, the Mercedes-Benz pack, so I've grabbed one of these, one of the IT runner backs. I say IT run, I mean that's the old name for them, but anyway, and it works on that, no problem at all. Nice and made and detailed, auger pipe at the back. I don't know if you already noticed when we looked in here, unlike most auger wagons, auger carts, some have very specific things they'll do, but this one will do everything. I say everything, no, there is a caveat to that as well. It does most things. It'll do all your main crop types that an auger wagon does, and it'll do your forage crops as well. Not everything. There we go. Needed to specify that. So let's jump in here. Start this up. Be back up to it. Rollers doing their thing. It's a big old unit considering it's 35,000 litres. Cover open. Nice little roll on that. Pipe out. And once pipe is out, we do have the option 4. Where are we? L1, right stick side to side, some adjustment on the pipe. Not the nozzle on the top, just the pipe. I couldn't find that one there. Is for something in the. Oh, that's for the so that's for the rear bumper on the lorry. If you're wondering, and there we go. I mean, yeah, it does the auger wagon thing in an IT runner style. And there you have it. Next, we've got this. This is the Deutz-Fahr Series 7 TTV HD by Jonas or Jonas. It is 10.88 megabytes download, 16 slots. Now, there's a curiosity with this. It's under medium tractors, and you'll find it just there. It is only 247 horsepower. There are no other options on this with regard to horsepower. However, we've got speed changes. So you can have the Warrior version, yes or no, if you want that. So we've got 247 horsepower in 40 kilometers per hour, 50 or 60. If I press it again, takes us back to the 40 again. So 247 horsepower fixed, just the difference in speed is what you're paying for. We've then got BKT, Nokian, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, Vredestein, back to BKT. If I show you on the Trelleborgs, medium with weights, wides with weights, narrows, rear narrows, narrows all round, rear twins, twins all round, back to standard, and then there are various different variations. I think it's the Trelleborg and Michelin that both had narrows. I think Vredestein might have done as well. Just double check that. Twin wheels, rear twins, narrows, yeah. Not all of them do, some do. So in case of going through and have a look, we've got warning signs, and then warning signs with marker lights. Then back to no. Steering wheel, standard, or a 2022 steering wheel if you want. Front of the retacher, we've got quick, power, no, design colour, anything you want. So if you've gone for a Warrior and you might want to go for the darker one, or there's the metallic-y Deutz-Fahr, it's up to you. Rim colour option and license plate option on there as well. So hop in. There's our lights. See the marker lights, we've gone for them on the side of the things there. Indicators. I do like these LED lights that have got the sort of rings around the outside. It's not just on these, obviously, but do we do beacons? There's our beacons. Turn that off. Then we had... Oh, there's no doors or windows. We've got a few vehicles today, so... But, lovely interior. And just check when we turn the engine off, monitors off. Is there a key in this? I can't see. If there is, I can't see it, but our monitors and screens come on. Lovely. And there we go. The Deutz-Fahr Series 7 TTV HD. Next, we have got... actually, we've got over there. Let's go and do these two next. Just here, we have got the Lizard AF. This is by John GM. 10.5 megabytes download, 2 slots, 2 slots, 3 slots, 0.9 meter, 1.2 meter, 1.5 meter plows. You'll find them in that section. There we go. AF3, AF4, AF5. I went for the 5. Options are the same on all 3. We've got cleaners, yes or no. We've got decals, standard, 1, 2, back off again. Then main colour, anything on that palette you wish to go for. It will plough, allow create fields, and all of that kind of goodness. I don't think we got any option for adjustment side to side, and this is not a rotating plough, so it won't turn over. Nice animation on the plough with the discs moving as well. Allow create fields to extend the fields you already got or create new ones. It does the job. The Lizard AF. Next, just over here, we've got the Kverneland Accord DL. We've got a couple of different versions of the same thing. Now, I've got these out because there was something I needed to check. This is 12.38 megabytes download by Mat26, and they are 6 slots for the first one. And we've got various different sizes, but like I say, we have got some things that you need to be aware of. So there's our DL, keeping it on the DL. We've got design 1, design 2. We've got Weeder yes or no on the back. Then it's got auto 750, and then it goes manual 750, and then it goes up in the sizes. The difference between the two is the auto, you can load it up underneath a buy anything silo, or if you pull up alongside a pallet of seed, you can automatically load it in. If you're on manual, you can't do that. It has to be loaded in manually, either with the grab or by hand or whatever you're going to do. You need to actually put the seed in yourself. That's the difference between two. So we've got auto and manual 750 litres. We've got auto and manual 1250 litres. Auto and manual 1700 litres. And then back to 750. We've got the DL 3 metre, 4 metre, 4.5 metre. Design colour does the cover on the top. Next design colour does the hoses. And then next is the rim colour down there. Those are your choices. Now, it doesn't say it's a direct drill, so we'll double check. So yeah, this one, like I say, I got them both out to double check them. This one I went for manual, which means, like I say, you would need to lift a bag up or use a crane or whatever you're going to do to fill it up, but that's by the by. And this one I filled up from a buying thing. Silo open cover does that. Steps already out anyway. So I'm going to do, this bit has been cultivated previously on one of my mod reviews, so I'm just going to double check. It doesn't say it is, but it doesn't hurt to have a look. Oh, there you go. So air system's turned on. Nope. So let's go now onto the bit that was previously cultivated. And there we go. We are doing the seeding with our weed doing the bit on the back as well. The Kverneland Accord DL. Next, we got this. This is the Komatsu Forwarder 875 by Hispano, 25.14 megabytes download and 14 slots. If we come to our forestry section and our forwarders, you'll find it just there, 216 grand. A little bit cheaper than some of the other ones, base game. Now this doesn't have a bunk that opens, like widens, or the bunks that lift. It's sort of fixed in place, but it does have the crane on there as well. So we've got Nokian or Olisfors. The Nokians don't have any choices. Olisfors, we've got EcoTrack, Evo Baltic, EX, Kovacs, Magnum, back to EcoTrack. Beacon lights, we've got left and right, left on its own, right on its own. That goes on the back, not on the cab, that's on the headache rack. section. Window tinting 25, 50, 75%, 100% window tint. Main colour. If you want to go 100% window tint, if you're a vampire or something and you still need to get under your forestry, you know, it happens. Design colour does the whole bottom section. Actually, let's go for something that stands out a bit differently. There you go. Does all of that, including the back section, headache rack supports. Next design colour does, this was the crane head, I think it was. There you go. The crane, we'll say the crane head, the arm and brackets for the crane. Then rim colour on there as well. And that's it for your options. So like I say, it's fairly straightforward as far as a forwarder goes. Now we've had various different things by HR Forst and Fahrzeugbau that have all sorts of bells and whistles and craziness and that kind of thing. This is fairly standard. We do have our lights, horn, crane, L1, white stick up and down. So we've got our standard crane functions. With our rotation, open and close, boom in and out, and all that kind of crane-ness. We have tension straps in the back section as well for over the top of your logs, and we also have changed driving direction like so. There's our camera angles. So depending on what you happen to be doing. So you go, if you're looking for a slightly cheaper forwarder, there's quite a few different mods and stuff in game. There's a lot of forestry stuff in game now, to be fair, which is quite cool. I don't mind a bit of forestry. So there we go. That's the Komatsu. I'll find it again. Komatsu Forwarder 875. Next, we've got this. This is the Multifruit purchase station. Nice and straightforward and cheap as chips. It doesn't say whether it's cheap to buy. It mentions pig food, which is interesting. So this is the Multifruit purchase station by Granjeiro, Vergamini modding, Lostgamer. 2.56 megabyte download, 3 slots, 2,500 of purchase, build mode and tools. Not tools, containers is where you find it, and it is just there. So this mod adds a nearby buying station where you can purchase various products. The pig feed price has been adjusted to increase your farm's profitability. That only mentions the pig feed and in the main description on the website as well. And then if we come along to it, let's say it is multi-fruit, so you can pretty much buy anything. Not pallets, but there we go. So all of our various different things we can purchase. Like so. So, if you're looking for a cheap buy station, that might be what you're looking for right there. Next we've got the Kröger pack, the Freddy Kröger. Actually, no, have I missed something? No, I take that back. Oh, yeah, no, we'll do this. I'm sorry, I've missed it. Wrong order. Don't wait. If you were waiting for this, we're going to get to it just in a second. We've got this. This is the multi-brand safety weight. This is 3.73 megabytes download, 2 slots by Kaymara. We've got a few different options on this under our weights section. So you'll find it just there, 2,300. So we've got standard weight, or we've got the extension like that with the lights and bits and bobs on it. If you've gone for that, we have got the option for LED flashes, yes or no, on that section. On that section, we've also got red and white inward, red and white outward, black, yellow and black. I was saying black and yellow, but yellow and black inward, yellow and black outward, and then back again. We've got Agco, Fendt, Massey Claas, John Deere, New Holland, Case, Valtra, JCB, Challenger, Kubota, Landini, Mercedes-Benz, Deutz, nothing, and then back to Agco. And then we've got our design colour, so depending on what you've gone for example, that's not going to be what you want. You're going to want to go for the John Deere if you've gone for that version, but again, pick and choose to your heart's content. And then if we do this, if you've gone for the flashing units on the side bits, there's your flashing units. There's no manual adjustment of this up and down, it's L1, circle, raise and lower your weight. Whether you've got it front or rear, or both, is entirely up to you. The multi-brand safety weight. Next, what this? The UK stock fence. A standard fence across the UK is what it's saying. This is 0.93 megabytes download, 4 slots for the first section. This is by Wiltshire Agri. Build mode, fencing is where you'll find it, just there. This doesn't have any options. As you see, we go to place it. If you look at our menu where it says place segment, then finish, zoom, often you'll get an option for changing the segment type. So you might have gates, you might have various different sections. This is just it. This is the fence. It is a fence So if you want to fence in around your farms and stuff, and you're looking for something a little bit more UK based, this may be it. Straightforward, the UK stock fence. Don't worry, now we're on the Kröger pack. Just here we have 3 in the Kröger pack. This is 20.65 megabytes download by Lamai, 5 slots, 6 slots and 6 slots. I think it was 5, 6 and 6. Now in the Modhub, so sort of buy point, it goes in this order: that one, then this one. These two are both swivel axle with pin hitches. This one is a fixed frame with a ball hitch. Now with trailers like this, pretty much generically across all of them, the pin hitches, if it has a rear hitch, it will attach to a pin hitch, not a ball hitch. Some trailers make an exception, not all of them do. So if you want to put them together like this, normally you have to have the ball hitch off the tractor to a pin hitch and so on. We've got tip side back, grain door left, right, with these various different options which are the same across each one, but we'll have a look at them in here. So there's our first one. That's the HKD302 swivel axle. We've got Continental, Trelleborg, BKT, Vredstein, back to Continental. The Continental's got a standard and standard 2. Design 1 and 2 is the decals. Cover yes or no. Let's say fairly straightforward. Main colour does the panels on the inside sections like that. Rim colour, license plate option on there. 21,000 litre for that one. The next on the swivel axle is the HKD402. 29,000 litre capacity. Again, Continental, Trelleborg, BKT, Vredstein, back again. Only the Continental with options within that. Again, with our design is decals, cover yes or no, main colour, rim colour, exactly the same, just a larger capacity. And then the fixed axle is a little bit different with the tyres. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredstein, back to Trelleborg, but you have options on all of these. We've got standards and standard 2s, and then some we've got standard 2s, standard 3s and wides. That's got a standard 2. That one is standard 2 wide. I think it might be the Vredstein, standard 2, standard 3, then a wide. Same options though, with our design for decals, cover, main colour, insert panels and rim colour license plate option on there too. So if we jump into here, start this up. I think I've done the front one tip side left. Nope, changed it, didn't I, to double check. Tip side left. There you go. What I like about this, that if you look in close, you can see all the latches, handles, all move. Again, it's that thing I say time and time again. We take it for granted, you know, you get a trailer, all the effort and time that's gone into all of that detail, and generally speaking, you know, when you're trying to get a contract done, switch to the next one, we'll go tip side right. Same thing with that one, all the latches and stuff go. And then this one here at the rear, I think we've got the on tip side back. Again, slightly different latches. I think it's this. Whoa! I think it's this side. Latch goes, the whole thing tips backwards. There we go. Covers on or off, like so. And there you have it. A lovely job. That's the Kröger pack. Next, I'm going to show you actually because it was in the same section. I'm going to show you them in here. Under trailers, we've got the Claas CARGOS 750/760 by Dom, 30.20 megabytes download, 6 slots, 8 slots. So option on this: 44,500 litres, 51,000 litres. The options are pretty much the same on each. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, BKT, Vredstein, back again. With various different tyre choices, with standard 2s, some with 3s, some with wide tyres. Again, depending on your brand, you'll find something you like. In the back, we've got our beta rotors, yes or no, if you want to have the beta rotors in there. Main colour does the main colour, like that. Chassis colour, you've guessed it, does the chassis and all that section. Decal colour does the frame a bit around the Claas decal. Clap colour does the rear door, like that. Rim colour, license plate option on there as well. And then the options for this one are exactly the same. Just a larger version of the same. Larger version of the same thing. Double axle, triple axle. There you go. That's the Claas CARGOS 750/760. Next, We've got this, another well-made mod. This is the Fliegl PFW 12000 MaxxLine by Julie 7250, 19.56 megabytes download, 10 slots, 15 metre spread width, say spread width, drop width if you want to look at it like that, with a 12,000 litre tank capacity, loads of detail, very nicely made. We'll have a look at the options on this now. You'll find this under your slurry spreaders, slurry tankers, just there, and there it is. 102 grand for the base model. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, back again. No tyre choices within those, just those. We've got Design 1, Design 2, and that's with your nozzles, your drag drop hose, single or double nozzles on there. We've got the MaxxLine decal, yes, so you can have MaxxLine Plus decal on if you want it. Fill arm, yes or no. If you don't want it on there, you don't have to, but if you want it for a bit more immersion, that allows it to tip down as if you're going to be, sucking out of a tank or a pond or whatever it might be. Rim colour and license plate option on there as well. 155 horsepower required. If we go to here, what are we looking at? L1, R1, right stick. No, hang on. L1. There you go. Right stick side to side. Does that. So we can drop that right the way down. There's no extension on that. Right stick up and down. Opens and closes. Our chute, you can see our slurry in there. So if you want to add for a bit more immersion, if you're going to be filling this up, if you've got a tanker that comes alongside with the pipe on it that's going to unload into this, you can open and close that top section as well. So however you want to go about that, it is entirely up to you. Let's open this up. This is all fixed in place. Lights on the back. No beacons on this actually. We have on the tractor but not on the actual rear section. We turn that on, drop it down, there we go. We are spreading the slurry or digestate, whatever you happen to have put in there. Like I said, loads of detail, nice animation on the folds. The Fliegl PFW 12000 MaxxLine. Next, we've got these. Well, it's this, but there's some selections. This is the MAN-TGE Ambulance by Taymok Modding. 23.43 megabytes download and 15 slots. What's cool about this pack is we don't often get this, especially with a lot of the German emergency service vehicles and stuff like that. We've got a UK version, and the UK version, right-hand drive. What a nice touch. And add to that, Kinlaig ambulance service. What a cool idea to do. Now, as far as storytelling, narratives and stuff on your Let's Play, that's pretty cool. I like that. One thing I will say, tiny downside, and it's the tiniest little thing. The back doors don't open. I thought if the back doors open, you could load stuff into that. That would be actually awesome. If you had like a passenger option, so you could really simulate an emergency. You go and pick someone up and take them off to hospital, kind of thing. But I mean, that's just me being, I'm just thinking of, how cool would it be for a storyline. Anyway, that being said, if we come to our cars and bikes, that's where you find it just there, 154,000. So we've got Germany and Austria, United Kingdom. Now around the UK we've got various different versions and types of ambulances, so you may say, I haven't seen one like that. It may not be this where you're from, but anyway, we'll do the Germany and Austria first. So we've got this one's got far more options on it. So front beacon lights, we've got beam 1, beam 2, back to beacon lights. I think I went beam 1, but that's what beam 2 looks like. We've got the back, we've got flashing unit lights, or we've got module lights across the back, which I think I went from the version I showed here. We've got front flashes, yes or no, you can take those on or off if you don't want them. Side flashes again, yes or no, if you want them on or off. Foiling, this is the colouring, we've got Germany or Austria. Then we've got bumper plastic, paint, yellow paint, back to plastic. Running boards, this is the back, running boards silver or black at the back. Rim colour, silver or black. Then we've got horn configuration, so Germany or Austria, depending on which version you've gone for, or United Kingdom. And then we've got license plate. Now, if we come back up again, we go to the United Kingdom version. Less options, but we've got front flasher, yes or no. Has side flashes on it already. Then we've got this one, we've got the green and yellow. We've got white and green, definitely seen that. I don't think I've seen anything like that. I've definitely seen these, and especially these. That style I've seen a lot more of these days. Bumper again, plastic, paint, yellow paint. Running board, silver or black. Wheels, silver or black. And then again, horn configuration. You can pick what you like, but the United Kingdom. I just, you know, obviously being from the UK, it's nice to get mods every now and again that have got something related to that. Let's do this one first. I went for the Germany option. So beacons. There's our horn. Now it does say unfold car. Now I don't know if, because the next mod we're going to look at is also by Taymok Modding, but also Sebastian 3DX. Whether it's part of that, because I've looked at all sorts of stuff, and because I thought, oh, it's unfold car in the back door, but I couldn't find. Ah, there it is. See these lights on the back? They've started flashing now. That's what unfold car was. There we go. So we found that. So that's our beacons and stuff. As far as our siren goes, open cover. That's the German ones, and obviously then there's Austrian ones. Detailing aside, left-hand drive because it's the Germany or Austria. Turn the engine off, hop in, out. Sorry, and then this. Like I say, I'm buzzing. I think it's cool. So there's our lights. So you've got side ones as well on there too, which means those back ones should do the same thing as well. Then unfold car. Oh, they're not doing it. How curious. Now let's try it again. Unfold car, unfold car. I don't know then. Nope. So, but this is the cool bit. Come on. Yeah, boy! Right hand drive, come on now. Love the details. Very, very cool indeed. There we go. That's the MANTG ambulance. Next we've got this, and as I've already said, this by Taymok Modding and Sebastian 3DX. This is the Mercedes-Benz Trucks Unimog 5023 TLF 3000. 21.92 megabytes download, 18 slots, another emergency vehicle. It's got some options for opening panels and bits and bobs and side bits. This has a monitor on the top, 3,000 litre tank which you fill up, and you can use the monitor, although I have had it turned on. Now I think this is a remnant back from the emergency services pack, because I had the monitor on and running when I took the thumbnail as well, and the actual amount of liquid in there didn't go down. So again, I'm assuming if you were actually putting out a fire, I don't know if, I'm curious actually, could you actually fill up something that requires water from this? That would be an interesting thing to do some testing on. But it does look very cool. This you'll find under your trucks section, just there, 380 grand. So, foil wrap, design 1, design 2, back to no. I went for 2, I just like that with all the stuff on the side, because other options, so yellow or white for your reflectors. Front bumper, we got white version 2, plastic, back to white again. Rear design, we got white and red, that's across this whole back section. We got rear bumper, we got white, black, red. Then we got compartment doors, we got silver or black. We've then got rim colour, silver or black. Reverse camera, yes or no. That actually has a reverse camera that works, which is cool. And a license plate on there as well, so you can't go wrong. Let's jump in, start it up. There's how it does sound epic. Lights. There's our emergency service lights. Now again, this was the same L1 unfold truck. Does the monitor at the top. Turn on truck. Does that flashing section across the back. Got the rear lights there. See the lights all the way around. The light up for if you've got all your doors. That doesn't give you the option to open the doors. So bodywork, L1, right stick side to side and up and down. Does all that. R1, right stick side to side and up and down. Does all that. L1, R1, right stick side to side and up and down. Does your front doors, passenger and driver, like so. So same with this one, open cover. Now I have taken the liberty of already putting some water in here. If I press triangle, it takes us from bodywork to roof monitor. L1, right stick side to side. You can see the roof monitor on there, it's hard to see. We've got side to side and we go up and down on our roof monitor. And then on that, if we turn on truck, oh, not turn on truck, which one was it? If I switch, oh, there you go, back on roof monitor, sorry. L1, R1, open crane tool, there we go. So down, turns it off, up, turns it on, and then we can move our monitor around. Like I say, if you look bottom right, our water isn't going down. But again, if you want to simulate a storyline or whatever it might be, whether we will get the emergency services pack or not, I don't know. But like I said, I don't know whether that would allow you to fill something up. It'd be an interesting way of going about it, wouldn't it? But it's pretty cool. L1, R1, and then we shut that back down again, fold the truck, puts the monitor back away, turn all those off, and then we can close all our panels and stuff back off again. Nicely made and detailed, even like down to all the information, stickers, decals on the doors. See our reverse camera over to the right there? If I swing round, so we should be backing up towards that. Guess we'll see now, won't we? Keep an eye on that reverse camera. There you go, you can just about see the ambulance. There you go, come into view. So, there you have it. Lovely job. Which brings us to the last of the mods for today. Let me just double check on the old Modhub to make sure nothing else has popped up while I've been doing this. So finally we've got this. This is the John Deere Series 9000 by SL Modding. This is 14.15 megabytes download, 19 slots. There are 8 different beacon-like configurations on this. Which, well, I say 8, there's probably actually 16 technically. But anyway, 8 configurations, different sorts of lights. It is, in essence, the standard base game John Deere 9000 with some extra bits and bobs. We've got some chicken lights. We've got a ton of lights around the back of here that all are, which I think is very, very cool. I was going to double check, so I'm not sure if that's on the standard one. But anyway, so if we come down to our forage harvesters, that's what it is. Let me just have a look on the back of this one. No, it's not. This is specific to this, which is rather cool. So I say enough differences, I think, if you want to go different. So we've got engine setup, 800 horsepower, 870, 970, back to 800. We've got Michelin, Mitas, Vredestein, Trelleborg, Big AT, back to Michelin. And then we've got various different options again, standard, wides, wide twos, and that varies depending on what tyre choice you go for. We've got Starfire, we've got the holder, we've got 6000, 7000, we've got decal colour, we've got the yellow or greyed out, we've got side markers, yes or no, which I put on. Yeah, that adds on the back as well, there you go, so that's our side markers. That looks really cool on the back, all lit up. Silage tank, yes or no, I didn't fill the silage tank up, I need to do that. Beacon lights, so like I say, we've got a left and a right on one, and then we go on to 2, there we go, so left, right, both, then we go on to 3, and there are 8 different options. So you'll go through it, you'll find a beacon option you will like to take your fancy. Pipe standard, long, short, same as the base game one. Main colour does all of that. Design colour does that. Rim colour, license plate option on there as well. So let's jump in. Pipe out. So all the lights up the pipe, the lights across the back, lights up the stairs section. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I have to say I do like that as an option. Went for those beacons, but again, whatever you fancy. Interior. Very cool, 25 mile an hour. Well, I'm just going to double check. Let me just grab some silage additive and let's fill this up. I'll put those back on again. I like those running lights. Very nice indeed. Right. All done. 20 litres. This is what it will hold. Bottom right. This doesn't come with any headers or anything like that. It is just the harvest. Just the harvest. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And that's it for the mods for Thursday the 13th of November. I hope you found all this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.